Jesus.
Though he humble himself with no crouching, yet take good heed and beware him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not altogether been wiped away.
Right, so you don't see right through the enemy. I can see right through this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how we look at the white man now. Because we know that they ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't bullshit. You know? Like even when you watch the movies, man, like if you watch a lot of movies where they always talk about black people oppression, they always mention the Jews. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, they saying that we the Jews. Like that movie, damn, what was that movie that I just watched? That movie, Black Klansman. Black Klansman. Bro, they show you that we the Jews in that movie, man.
Even the book of Eli.
We Jews, not Jewish.
Nah, we ain't Jewish, man. That's a fable that they, you know what I'm saying? We the real Jews, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like pertaining to a similar, but not like exact.
That's pretty much them converting.
Yeah, 740 AD.
To be the Jews.
And they couldn't be the Jews anyway, because
that's just like what you say, like what's another race that use that term?
Moorish,
Swedish, Irish.
Yeah, they not the real people. They not the real original. They know that too. They not the real people of that land. That land belongs to the so-called Polynesian people, the Hawaiians, Samoans, the Fiji Islands, and all of them. They used to live in Europe before the white man took over.
Like they was the Greeks. Man.
Yeah, they was the Greeks. They stole every damn thing that you see. They had something to go back to. The only thing they had was the caves. They could claim the caves. That's about it.
Take this land from the enemies.
And what?
The Native American Indians, I mean.
One thing the white man ought to defend is murder, pretty much. Murder and lies. He defended that. Everything else, he stole pretty much.
Yeah, we know for us,
He knows that.
You know, the white man is going down, kicking and screaming. Right? That's how, and he wanted to take us down with him. That's why they stay promoting this hate among our people, man. Because they want to see us die. You know what I'm saying? In the streets.
Like they pushing this damn Lazy Bone and Bone Thugs and Harmony and Migos beef. Throw our minds off.
Oh yeah, that's all the way
Goofy as hell. Not people falling into victim to that. Like, oh yeah, who? Like that shit be arguing about that, or the who's the king of R&B or something like that. Simple, stupid stuff that just to distract us from what's the real issue.
The whole time of comedy.
They still be talking about it.
King of R&B.
Whole time it's a government shutdown right now as we speak because Trump want to build a wall and he's not getting the funding for it. They don't want to sign off on it, so he's like, all right, so y'all want to sign off. I gotta get shut down.
That's $5 billion and y'all can be good for the country. That's why
he's good.
Us up, right?
Yeah, he's good for us because I'm glad that devil in office because for the fact
because he
can see it firsthand.
And everybody that's saying that everybody that's mad at Trump, they sleep. They want this place to be. They want us to continue to be sleep. But he pulling the Donald Trump is putting the cover off our people. Like, get the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. And a lot of them massacres from the tribe of Issachar, he's showing them how they feel, like with his true feelings, man. He don't like no massacres, man.
So why is
they keep loving the white man, but they gonna keep getting oppressed.
So why people hit him so much?
What the who?
If he doing more to wake us up than anything.
Because they're a bunch of coons, man. Our people is a bunch of coons. I really don't have no feelings towards Donald Trump because we know what the Bible says. But a lot of our grandparents and stuff, they don't like him because he's not a Democratic or whatever, or he's not Obama, and Obama ain't did shit for us, man.
Push homosexuality.
He ain't do nothing. What changed really what he was talking about? When he got in the office, man.
The Democrats started the census.
Yeah. Let me get this for you. Let's explain why.
They the reason why our nationality all fucking. They the reason why our nationality messed up.
Right.
Because the Democrats the ones that started the first census. Right?
Yeah. They were true racists.
Saying labeling families black, labeling families African. They just started calling us African American.
Yeah. Jesse Jackson.
Just started calling us African American like around the time when I was there. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't.
Let's go Psalm chapter 6. But this is why Trump's doing this, because the Most High is using Trump. Because the king's heart is set in the Most High's hand. He's controlling Trump. He's making Trump beat his way because it showed, pretty much to show our people how this devil really thinks. But it's right here in the Bible right here. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughters of Babylon. and sit on the ground. There is no throne, or daughters of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind the mills, uncover thy locks, and make bare the legs, and uncover the thigh, and pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea.
She gonna get touched, man.
Yea,
Really?
thy shame shall be seen, because everybody's waking up to like who this devil really is. Trump is exposing how they really feel the whole time. We thought everything was good, we all holding hands, that Martin Luther King bullshit speech. You know, I had a dream that one day that I'm gonna hold a little Becky hand. No. Trump like, nah, we never felt that way towards y'all. We just been lying to y'all the whole time. And they sick of lying about it. They want to show them how they really feel. And that's why the Most High is using Trump to show how they really feel inside. That's why you read the scripture saying, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Because when Christ coming back, he's not meeting him as a man.
He's gonna be an angelic force, man. He's gonna be a man, but he's gonna have superhuman powers. So he ain't gonna come here and just start knocking niggas out. He gonna be zapping motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Coming back with spiritual powers and stuff, slaying them with the sword and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you seen video games like, play video games like, what's Tekken, you see Yoshimitsu, he gonna be slicing motherfuckers up. Like in the
Come
streets.
back, get your ass over here.
You know what I'm saying? When he come, like, it tell you that the chariots, they gonna be shooting laser beams out of the chariots into the earth. So this place is gonna be nuclear. It's gonna be a nuclear waste with the chariots and with the ICBM missiles that these countries got. You know what I'm saying? They gonna use all of them. You know what I'm saying? The place gonna be like the House of Wax, man.
I can read it for you.
It's gonna melt with fervent heat. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1.
Look at the Edomites. They going into captivity, man.
Hear therefore, O ye kings, and
Oh,
understand.
they're coming. They're coming.
Oh yeah, Edomite.
They're coming.
Edomites.
For the tell you,
Come on. Like,
Hey, y'all know y'all nationality according to the Bible?
Do we know it?
Yeah.
According to the Bible, I'm not sure.
Now, so you know you guys are not really white, right? You're not really white.
I don't know. We don't have too much time, but
Let him get the scripture. Get Obadiah 1 and 10. Because like the white people, they got a judgment from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took our nationality and y'all lied and said that we was African Americans. When you do your research about African and American, those are two Italian men. We're not Italians. You know that, right? When y'all conquer Africa, y'all change our nationality. And we were known as the Jews according to the Bible. We the real Jews. The Jews are black in the Bible. That's why you guys come up with different translations in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
So this is y'all forefathers, right? Edom, the Edomites.
But the word Edom means red. Y'all not white. Y'all different shades of red.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Right.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So the Most High made y'all nation small among the heathen. Because you guys like to say that we're the minorities, right? But really, you guys are the minorities, man. Y'all the smallest nation, you know what I'm saying?
we don't have too much time. But I just have a question for you.
Let us finish real quick.
How does Moses make his tea?
How does he
We don't,
what?
that's a stupid question.
He brews it.
That's
all I got.
That's pretty good.
All right, that's pretty good.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
And y'all
For
going
the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the earth. Y'all ask the goddamn devil.
Y'all going to slavery
Thus
according to
said
the
the
Bible.
Lord.
By
I knew that. I was gonna say Hebrews it. I knew that, but it was corny.
How Moses made tea. See how they
He
use semantics, bro?
He said Hebrews
Sounds
it.
like Tom Cruise. They going down.
Oh my goodness.
Technically, they don't supposed to be walking down these streets, bro.
Right.
You're supposed to see their ass like, what you doing in our neighborhood? Supposed to him their ass up.
Moses made too.
Goofy dude, man. He a goofy dude. Hey, get second Esdras 5:42. I knew they was gonna cut us off though. That's why I was trying to
They
hurry up.
always do that.
Wicked flip with no man pursuing.
Oh, so y'all dealing with them on the regular, like
Nah, not really. This really the first time like an Edomite actually came up to our camp. Cause what we was gonna do, we was actually gonna change our location. We was gonna go downtown because Esau down there, and we gotta tell them their judgment too. So
So
that's
y'all be out here with the, so-called Christians,
yeah. We normally like
They
around
don't be
here.
walking around with their Bible shit.
Nah, they don't say too much.
When they try to explain the Lord, they don't use scriptures. They just speak out their mouth.
Yeah,
See,
They speak for what they
Yeah.
feel.
You
feel
see,
in their heart.
like
Yeah.
those
I know
the
you
Israelites,
wanna-
you know,
you wanna-
once we come back to our true nationality and learn that, you know, the Father is our Father and like He only loves us, we're gonna continuously read precept upon precept out of the Bible, you know, because we have to show proof. We have to go by what the scriptures say, and we fear the Lord more than any other man.
right.
You know.
And the reason why them devils enough, because when they see niggas coming out of the book, excuse my language, they already know they all these
Ain't that in the book? The word?
Yeah, nigga, yeah. That's what they call
Acts
the
13:1.
apostles.
Yes, you know.
But I'm just like, they see us reading the book, they like, oh, we finna get it.
They know that they finna get it. They finna get the
Yeah.
spiritual ass whooping.
Yeah, they know that. They felt that in their spirit. Especially when you start
Yeah,
putting.
he's slick up.
Them guys ain't really white, man.
I dealt with them in the army, man. They slick, they sneaky, they smile in your face, they think, hey, you think everything cool? Oh, how's it going? Everything's good. Next thing you know, they stab you in your back.
Yeah, a bunch of manipulators.
Yeah, they-
Master manipulators.
They vagabonds of the earth.
They'd cry on a drop of a dime. I mean, they the greatest actors. They talking about Denzel and all, it's them.
Yeah, I seen a picture that was subliminally related to that message a couple days ago on Facebook where the man was hugging the black girl,
Yeah.
and the white man was hugging the black girl, she was crying on his shoulder, and he was stabbing her in the back, and her man was laying on the ground. So that subliminally told me that, like, pretty much with the, I guess, the welfare and whatever they giving our women, you know, to make them feel like they secure, that's not really securing them. They doing that to
Destroy y'all.
rather more
men.
mess us up.
Yeah.
You know, to have them messed up once they get rid of us, because once you ain't got no man, no other men,
That's
you don't have no nation.
security. You ain't got
You
no
know,
security, no
it
safety.
trickles down from man, woman, child, right? So without the man, it's
Right,
no
it's
king.
no,
You can't, yeah, what the scripture say, you can't enter into a house unless you bind up the strong man.
Yeah. You know that's up. You know that's
I
up.
think Christ.
Yeah, they basically destroyed us, man. That's why they got this. Our people is like they sexist towards each other. Like the women, they say men ain't shit. Men say women ain't shit. Like they programmed us that way. You know what I'm saying? It's been programmed. Right.
So I'ma still always have this question on why that they won't allow the man to stay in to stay in the house
Right.
and be a father figure. You know, it's not just about the men that out here don't want to be a part of kids' lives. You got a lot of good men that want to be a part of kids' life where they woman is struggling and she's on Section 8, but he can't be in the house to provide. You know.
That's that spirit that comes way back from the Garden of Eden. That's that covenant which Eve made with the serpent.
Contract that she had with you.
So it's making it hard for us. She don't have no way out.
Well, this goes back to what you elaborate on, brother. This is Mark chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
You know, like that goes into like, you know, martial law when they come and the man ain't in there. You already know what they gonna do. They gonna rape the women.
grabbing them up
They gonna
automatically.
be, man. Look, they gonna be raping the women too, man. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing
That's
about
sad
it.
as hell because when martial law play out, that's exactly how it really seems like how it's gonna play out.
And you
they
know
they gonna get us out the way.
They gonna. These UN soldiers, they don't even speak English, man. Mostly these soldiers that's training, they from damn across another part of the world, man. They gonna be taking these women, raping them, and just killing them and stuff like that, throwing them to the side. And all our sisters want to say, I don't need a man. Like, who the hell told you that? You know what I'm saying? Who told you that?
They doing that in Haiti. earthquake. They was raping a sister with M16 barrels, sticking barrels inside them and all that, doing all kinds of heinous acts to them. You can look that, you can Google it right now. How they was treating our Haitian women down there. Because the Native American, they was chopping on, slicing, taking the babies out their stomach.
Stepping on the fetus. Yeah. Are you from Haiti?
Even like a lot of my family members, we can't like we speak,
right,
but we don't speak the accent like that.
So the tribe of Levi. Same tribe Moses come from.
This is.
Yeah, you be from the tribe of Levi. The priest. You the priest of Levi.
Yeah, that's the same tribe.
Moses, Aaron, Miriam, Ezra, the Maccabees. All the Maccabees was
So what that's like the whole West Indies?
No,
that's just the Haitians.
That's the Haitians.
Remember, they dealing with a lot of voodoo now. But when we was in Israel, they was actually healing our people, you know what I'm saying, with the priestly, the spiritual power that the Most High gave them. So now they on the left-hand side, they doing voodoo and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
This is Psalms chapter 14, verse 1. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works.
That's the white man. That's the so-called white man.
There is none that doeth good. I'm going to jump down to verse 7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion, when Yahweh bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. So when, this is our last captivity, because there's 18 nations on the face of this earth, and everybody has a biblical identity, And so these people on this side here, we descend from the loins of Israel, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And through Israel is the promises of the kingdom given, And so we've been in captivity to every other nation, from Assyria to Babylon to Persians, to Greece, to Rome, and to the daughter of Babylon back over again. Almost every single nation had a hand in our captivity. And it's only right, that we take them into captivity too. That's what Christ is coming back to do. There ain't gonna be no talking, because he's speaking to us through his word, through this Bible now. And we in the modern age, so there's no excuses, for people to look up this information. You see, we're giving people a testimony, so when that day comes, you're gonna know why you're getting judged for what you're getting judged for, right?
And it's not gonna be no way they can lose their way out of this one, bro. For real. You can't even lie to them. Only thing you can say is like, I didn't do what you told me to do. I wasn't trying to hear.
But when you say if they doing a nuclear attack situation, right? Yeah. When they be kind of like defeating the purpose.
But like nuclear attacks.
But they put it off each other.
Most High is using them to kill each other.
Yeah, the Most High is doing that. And the Most High is because the Most High is a consuming fire. So when they blast off them ICBM missiles, he gonna visit them like in that fight.
So they talking about 2025 a stimulation or depopulation or something like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, ain't that defeating the purpose if they gonna die too? Within a nuclear war type?
They want to take everybody.
They got like them. They at least got them bunkers in
underground.
underground.
What it is?
They got underground hotels too.
I'll say this. What it is with the new war, like the so-called white and
You know your nationality according to the Bible?
Huh?
You know your nationality according to the Bible?
How you doing?
According to the Bible.
What does God call your nation of people? You don't.
I'm originally mixed.
You're originally mixed.
Well, my mom's mixed. She's not my dad's mixed.
Your dad's
Croatian?
Origin.
Norwegian.
But I take after my mom. She's a mix of everything.
Okay, like according to the Bible that, what I'm saying, your race of people, like the so-called white people, they have to pay for what they did to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all basically destroyed the earth. I'm not saying you, but white people, they basically destroyed the earth. And another thing they did was they took our nationality. You know what I'm saying? according to the Bible, they called us African Americans, Haitians, West Indians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and on down to the Mexicans. That's not our name according to the Bible. These were the names that they used when they conquered our people. This is what the Most High called us. When you look at the black people, so-called African Americans, they known as the tribe of Judah according to the Bible. The Jews are black, like the Bible clearly tells you.
Yeah, Jesus was black.
Yes.
It was Allah.
You want to get that? Get on Job 30 and 30.
Jesus was Allah.
So you believe that?
And then there was Muhammad. And then there was the white one that was resurrected.
So you believe that you think slavery was wrong?
Yeah. I think slavery.
No, slavery.
Oh, I thought you said Satan. Yeah, I think slavery.
You think there's supposed to be a payback? Think it's gonna be a payback for that?
You guys are blessed. Like you get
Now we blessed.
way easier
Now we
than the
blessed,
white
but
people.
right now we blessed with the
Plus,
kingdom
we
of
have a
heaven.
black president.
Now he's not our people. Obama is our people. African. We're not Africans.
You think it's for a real
Get
God?
that. We was the same
Maybe
color.
you should be president.
America's gonna be destroyed.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. If you got understanding, let you understand this. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the saints. So the same way how your forefathers led our people to slavery, we're going to leave y'all into slavery under the Yahushua Mashiach, with the word ignorant calls Jesus Christ. When he make his second coming. Y'all going to have to pay for that for all y'all did to us. Whether y'all great or small, because we went into slavery, whether we were great people or small, all of us went into slavery. So y'all got to go back
But
into
you guys were set free.
No, we're not set free.
We're not set free because
How we set free? We don't need own no. We don't own nothing.
you got a problem.
Semantic.
You got a
You have
problem.
beautiful skin.
Let
makes you look
me
young.
ask you this question. Do you have a
Okay.
problem? Do you have a problem with what he just read?
No.
So
I
you
believe
accept?
we're in Babylon right now. And
Yeah, we are. But could you accept that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna go into captivity? Could you accept that?
No, I think there's going to be heaven on earth.
Yeah, it's going to be heaven on earth,
With
but
the,
you guys going to be our
golden-
slaves.
golden
So
streets.
get
No,
that real
nobody's
quick.
slaves in heaven.
All right, we're gonna get
We're all going to love each other. 20 years of God.
This is Genesis chapter 21, verse 16.
right.
Hate, love,
And she went,
no racism.
21 to 16.
No, we not racist. We just speak the truth of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Bible says, we follow it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
21 to 16.
Good.
And she went and sat her down over against him a good way off.
21 and 16. Exodus 21 and 16. You told me something.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, but will yet choose Israel,
Right, Israel, our forefather Jacob, he was a black man according to the Bible. Read it.
and set them in their own land.
That's right.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to the place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
So when you possess something, that means you own something right there. You know what I'm saying? That means it's yours. You know what I'm saying? This is your possession. So the Most High said what?
And the people shall take them and bring them to the place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So like how we was y'all servants and handmaids, and how we was y'all handmaids, y'all gonna be our servants and handmaids when we go back to our original land, Israel. Right now, we are not.
servants. It's going to be
We just read it.
No,
We just read it.
We
You
just
don't
read it.
you atheist?
Peace.
You
No,
atheist?
no, I
See,
believe in
So
God.
what are you
This
talking
I'm
about?
so
This is
God speaks
Exodus.
to me.
Look, listen to this.
I'm
Hold
so
on.
close
Let him
to
get
God.
this real quick.
This is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16.
Now look, listen.
And he that stealeth a man,
Right, so he that stealeth a man, like if I take your dad, right, and I held him hostage on the west side of Chicago, right? I stole him, right? Read that.
and selleth him,
Right,
The devil.
or if he be found in his hand,
right.
he shall surely be put to death.
So we still in y'all
Oh, maybe
hands.
my devil died.
No, listen, we still in y'all hands right now. Y'all stole us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stole us from the west coast of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we still in y'all hands. What's
But
gonna
I've
happen
had
when the
shit
Lord
done
come
to
back?
me too. But I'm not going to control people.
All right, go ahead, get that again.
I'll take it though.
And they shall take them captives, who captives they were,
Peace.
and they shall rule over their oppressor.
No,
So
it's
y'all,
not.
we being oppressed right now. So we gonna rule over the oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
And And this is verse 21.
This is not an attack on you, but we got to tell the truth about the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not have owned no slave. You know what I'm saying? But your people, they benefited off of slavery. Coca-Cola. You know how they got their money down there in Atlanta? That was slave money that they had. That's how they was able to
What's
build
this called?
Coca-Cola.
Chemicals? We used to have coconut.
Marble cigarettes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Marble cigarettes.
Yeah, those are
Newports.
bad too.
No, Newports. How they got rich? Off blacks picking tobacco in the tobacco field, picking tobacco. Y'all
They're
benefit.
killing people with chemicals.
This is verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
So y'all got to pay for the iniquities of your fathers. We went into captivity for the iniquity of our fathers. We didn't do anything, but our forefathers, they sent, and them Africans, they rounded us up and sold us to your ancestors, and to the Arabs. No, we're not going to forgive, because only way we don't forgive y'all is when
Then you'll find peace.
only way we don't forgive y'all is when we back in the power. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to be about power.
It is going to be. Who got power right now?
Well, maybe you can be God.
Who got power right now?
God has power.
She ain't trying
God
to
has power.
Yeah, you got a question, brother?
Oh man, I'm just listening.
You got a question?
Happy New Year.
It ain't the New
Thanks
Year.
for
The New Year's not. Come on, man. I ain't Alright.
This is the Lord.
Just prepare for
She
slavery.
needs
This.
speaking lies too,
Huh?
man. This is how the society.
You got a question, huh?
Uh,
You see yourself on the sign first?
These something, boy. They always, they Hey, sister, you know your nationality according to the Bible? They got that Christmas shit in their ears, man.
Bugged out anyway. She probably finna go smoke some rocks somewhere.
Right.
she about to say something.
Found
about
some
moving
black
on.
man to ride her out and stuff.
So,
Yeah, I see some of the labels that, you know, that they put on it.
What do you like your father? What's your father?
that's another thing.
My father would be considered in their terms.
Right.
The 12 candles.
Yeah.
You know that's
It's right there in
Judah,
front
right?
of us, but we still celebrate.
That'd be the same
Seven
tribe
candles,
that
menorah,
Jesus
seven
Christ
candles.
come from,
It's right there
or
in
Yahweh
front
Shah,
of us.
my Shah that we say. That'd be the same
celebrate.
tribe as King Solomon
right.
came from, and King David as well. So that'd be the same tribe in which he came from.
Right there.
Like I'm gonna go and give you the scripture.
Now, Santa Claus and Jesus ain't the same people. So how if
Real.
why is we doing all this and this supposed to be Jesus' birthday?
Yeah, he
Why
wasn't
we
even
going
born
out here
December
and buying
25th.
up all these gifts for?
Because the word Jew is short for Jew.
Because when we know the history behind these pagan holidays, you know, because
Shouldn't it be some type of
Elaborate on
celebration
top
at
of
church? Skip the church or the church even line?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish.
Yeah,
But
huh?
they don't keep
They
that
are
on
black
the-
onto the ground.
Right, so it say
the days
Judah
in the
born.
Bible, the feast days.
The gates,
They
they are
don't keep
blank.
the feast days in the
Yo, you
Bible,
know how you got a house
but they keep
and you got the gates is weak. That represents the leadership of our people.
Because
They
I know
born,
that's a
damn
part of
born.
our
You know what I'm saying?
history,
When they killed
like,
Trayvon Martin,
I know
when
that's
they
a part
killed
of
Big
our
Mike
history.
Brown,
That's something
their
you
parents
taught
was
that.
born. You know what I'm saying?
Before you even
They
get
was
in
like,
school,
why is
like
there no
those
justice for our people?
parents,
You know what I'm saying?
they teach you
Especially
black,
y'all
you
leaders,
know,
man, they died
black
off, man.
culture.
Jesse Jackson.
They teach you like certain things.
They old,
Once
man.
you
They
get
washed
to
up.
school,
You know what I'm saying?
They are black onto the ground. Cry Jerusalem is born up.
because we got to learn about their holidays and their stories in order to pass
the
the
only
test.
holiday I knew about.
Nigga deeper.
So when I got in school,
It's telling you that the Jews are
much
black.
Martin
Yeah,
Luther King
John
Day.
30 or 30.
and February for whatever reason that was.
It's a black book, man. The white man, only thing he did was
when I got in school,
he
then that's when
published it. You know what I'm saying? He come up and make money off our Bibles. Because this belongs to the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
It's the book
Yeah,
of
you
Job,
see, on
chapter
our
30,
whole
verse 30.
holidays in the Bible,
My
it's okay
skin
to
is
give
black
a gift,
upon me.
You
or-
say my skin
but
is black
we
upon
can't
me.
do
My
the
bones are
ritual
burnt with
practices
heat.
of these other holidays.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Job, he was an Israelite, man.
Not the actual the whole ritual that they got behind, you know, putting up a Christmas.
The songs of
I heard
Solomon.
that shit ain't
This is
even-
verse
that's
1.
some
Let me chapter 1, verse 1.
Just read
The
Jeremiah
songs of
chapter
songs, which
10,
is Solomon.
you know, and
Right.
it
Verse
goes
5,
into,
I am
like,
black,
how
but common.
that
So
holiday
I am black, but
is,
beautiful or handsome, right?
being,
O ye daughters of
done, you know.
Jerusalem,
It's talking about the
as the
tree,
tents of
having
God, as the
corn,
curtains of
tree,
Solomon.
they
That's
can
right.
silver and
Look
gold.
not upon me,
they
because
can't
I
get
am
around,
black.
So this is Solomon, he was a Jew.
They can't
So
get
that's
around,
that was David's son right there.
but it's all a matter of
My
us
mother's
gathering more people,
I am
more
like,
Israelites.
look not upon me
and
because I am
forming
black,
a body,
because the
because
sun hath looked upon me.
we're coming
Right.
back
My mother's
as
children was
nations.
angry.
This is
They made me keep of the vineyard, my own vineyard. I have not kept.
Let's get into the color of the Jews. You know, and it's 97. Because let's just say that, you know what I'm saying, that scripture was taken out of context, that they wasn't black. You ain't gonna get, they ain't gonna get out of this scripture.
It's the book of Amos chapter 9 verse 7. Are ye not as the children of Ethiopia, of the Ethiopians? So like, are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, said the Lord.
So what cut out the Ethiopians? They black. So he said, are ye not as the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Right?
Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt?
Right. Egypt is black. You know what I'm saying? That's where the Egyptians, they were black, right? Wasn't Moses mistaken for being the Egyptian? His grandfather, that was the Pharaoh, he didn't know that wasn't his grandson, man. He didn't know that. Because he looked like them, you know what I'm saying? He was like, this is my grandson, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be the next one that's gonna get the heir to the throne. You know what I'm saying?
And the Philistines from Thor, and the Assyrians from Ker.
You know, Acts 13:1. So the Jews are black, man, according to the Bible. They was always mistaken for being Egyptians. Paul and Moses was mistaken for being Egyptians.
It's the book of Acts chapter 13 verse 1. Now there were in the church, that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger.
Nigger. That's where the white man get that word from. They be like nigger. That's in the Bible right there.
Spelled Niger.
They pronounce it a different way over time.
And it means black. So Paul and Simeon, they was called nigger. That means black. Now you in the hood, you got a black person. They be like, hey, what's up, black? That's his nickname in the hood, black. You know what I'm saying? That's a nickname.
Let me get the curses.
Yeah, go ahead.
These curses that the Most High put upon us, like you got black on black crime, you got single parent households and all that. The Most High put these curses upon us because our forefathers broke the covenant. They started worshiping other gods and started dealing with the other nations. So as a result of that, the Most High put these curses on us because he gave us a contract. He said if we do these laws, statutes, commandments, we was going to be blessed above all the nations of the earth. We was going to be the top ruling nation. But since we broke his laws, statutes, commandments by worshiping other gods, marrying with other marrying other women outside our nation, dealing with the other nations, he cursed us and put us at the bottom of the totem pole. We at the bottom of society. That's why we're the first high, or the last high, first 5. That's why you see we're the first people to get locked up. They prevented the 3-strike rule for us. The prison system is filled up with nothing but blacks and Hispanics.
Jay kept getting locked up.
Then you got child support system. The man is not in the household. Drug addiction. All these are the curses which the Most High spoke in Deuteronomy 28. That I'm gonna give for you to explain that these curses fit a particular group of people, and that'd be us. Let me get it filled up. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Shalom.
But it shall come to pass that